Hey guys, here we go. Now I'm in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and arrived last night. Flew into Kingston yesterday afternoon, and it was a long drive, roughly about a 4-hour drive back to Montego Bay. When I got to Montego Bay, traffic was quite heavy. So by the time I got into the Montego Bay city, it was quite late, and I didn't think I wanted to go to my dad's house and get him up, and so I decided to head down and get a good night's rest. And now I'm back, heading back to Montego Bay, and I can't wait to see the surprise on my dad's face when he sees me, and it's going to be quite an emotional moment. So stand by and follow me through this enormously wonderful experience of a journey. Montego Bay, here I come. All right, so we're just passing, this is the Orange Bay area, the Orange Bay Square. Check it out as we roll down the road. We're gonna be heading into a place called Green Island. It's a little seaside community, interesting little town, very quaint. And right now there is a hurricane that is, or a tropical storm that is setting up in and around the area. So people are going out, picking up stuff like other essentials like water and stuff to batten up the windows and the doorways. So it's quite the time here. Everyone is on high alert right here. It's going to be quite the ride as I'm going to visit my father in Montego Bay, whom I have not seen for well over a year and a half almost. And it's been quite an emotional separation, especially knowing that he's had a double stroke back in January, and I was unable to visit with him or care for him in any way. But I do have good friends and family members that have been doing an awesome job looking out for Daddy. We're just approaching the little town, Green Island, as I mentioned before. So this is the Green Island Township. Wait and see. I'm not overly familiar with this area, but I have passed it a few times. There's the police station on the left, or on the right rather. And one thing about Jamaica, there's a lot of potholes. You're constantly dodging the potholes, so you have a choice. I'll either run into you head on, or I will take a direct hit from the pothole, like that one. So we're just entering the Sandy Bay area, and just to the left there is a place they call Chukka Cove. And Chukka Cove, they facilitate a lot of horseback riding in the mountains, buggy riding, riding horseback on the beach, as well as various other activities. So it's very much a tourist attraction. And just it's just on the lip of Sandy Bay. So Sandy Bay being a fishing village, we're just on the other side of Sandy Bay. So that's just to give you an idea of how small Sandy Bay is. It's a very small town. There's people there to the right just waiting for public transport. On the left side here is another really good place. It's called Patchy's. It's a place you can get fried fish and breadfruit and bami and lots of Jamaican cuisine. It's a wonderful place to hang out right by the seaside and enjoy some lovely food. That's one of my favorite places to hang out and eat fish. We're gonna go through this little this shaded area where the trees all grow from one side to the next and provide a beautiful bit of shade. And just to the left here, if you can take a peek through the trees rather, you might be able to see a fairway or a green of some sort. But that is the Trial Golf and Country Club just there. Beautiful palm trees, and this is a lovely area, nicely shaded. A lot of history down in this region. To the left here, you see the waterway. And you get a little bit of a bay here, just outside of Lucy. My understanding of this little town and its history is that it was once, I don't know if conquered is the right word, but there was some attachment to Germany, and at some point the Germans had donated either the maybe City Hall or something to do, some landmark in the city. And it's being said that there is a, if you look up on top of a building, I'm going to be pointing out to you when to do so. They've got a helmet sitting on top. It's a German helmet. I believe they lend or donated a clock to this region. So if you can look there, just on the right-hand side, okay, you'll see that German type helmet looking clock that's sitting on top of the building. It's right in the square. We've got a police station there and little roundabouts. Juicy Patty and Quartz. Quartz is a furniture store. Got Juicy Patty over there, sells some of the best Jamaican beef patties. Bust out with a cocoa bread and you're blessed. Go through the town. No day driving in Jamaica is without adventure. Driving here is just an adventure on its own. So right now I just arrived in Montego Bay and gonna be picking up some groceries. I'm with my good friend Kevi, and she's gonna be picking up some groceries. Kevi, say hi to the people. And we're gonna be picking up some groceries, some dry goods, as well as some produce for Daddy. And we're gonna be taking all this stuff up there. So stay tuned with us as we walk through the local market, the supermarket, as well as the local fresh produce market. All right.
Charles Garden Market. That's where you are.
Charles Garden Market in Montego Bay, right off of BARNETT Street. All right, so check it out, guys. We got some fresh produce here at the Montego Bay Market. This is a lovely lady that's selling all this fresh organic produce. We got sweet potato and we got pumpkin, we got cabbage. Look at that, scallion thyme. Why the food look good and fresh. Check that out.
Give me 2 onions.
Kevi's making all her purchases. Got buying at the place. Big up Kevi. And this market just stretches forever. This is just one side of the market, but it stretches forever, all right? Check it out, guys. Don't get any better than this. She's got all the fresh produce. Look at that. You can't go wrong with fresh produce. Well, this is a traffic jam when you're in the market trying to get out. Not very pleasant. Got a taxi driver that's parked up in front of me. Nowhere to go. Gotta wait patiently while he decides if and when he wants to move his vehicle. All right, pause. All right, so I am going to peel out and wheel out. So that makes my life easy because you don't want to hit a pedestrian in Jamaica. In Montego Bay area, this is called BARNETT Street. So all you viewers that recognize the street, it's a hella on this street. It's all about juggling for position. But we're gonna take our sweet time. We're gonna make our way through, and we're gonna get through this traffic. Some bags of necessities in the trunk for Daddy. Right? And I think the thing about him is he's used to seeing Kevi come by, dropping the stuff off, but he has no idea that I'm going to be with him. So that's going to be the big hoop la la and the big hoorah. There goes the motorcycle. These guys just don't, oh, look at that thing. You're going to make right like you're going up Hart Street way and blink back to CLM and boom back up. Come on, I'm a Montego Bay man. I know the deal. Guys, that's just me showing off of my knowledge of Montego Bay. I do have bit of knowledge as I spent the first 9 years of my life right here, but it's not over yet. When it comes to driving in Montego Bay, it, as them say, never done. It's certainly never a dull moment either. Here we go. We're a little bit out of the hustle and bustling, free-flowing traffic, and now we're going to make our way through Mount Salem area. Sight is not a full 100, so he might be struggling to see, but he knows that there's somebody out here. He just has no idea that I'm here. So, I go down. Chimpanzee! Chimpanzee! Right.
Come, Jesus, have mercy. Come. Why? Why? Jesus, God, I'm great. Thank you, Jesus. You see them face. You see what them mama again. Come. Why? May I tell you? So one more time again. Are you fat too? Jesus God. Hi honey. Are you fat too? You couldn't maybe call me and say
That's my dad. I finally get to see him after a year and a half of not seeing him through this whole COVID virus.
COVID virus.
Right. He's always afraid that he may not see me, as he liked to say one last time. I'm sure there's lots more times. 88 years old and still going strong.
18 years. Jesus God.
Good to see you, Dad.
Why?
Good to see you. It's good to see you. It's okay, Daddy.
I tell you, why thank Jesus this one more again. One more again, one day again, one more time again. Yes.
Well, that's it, gang. See my dad. Peace out. You're in Jamaica when you see your dad, you're visiting your dad after a year and a half, and you're giving him a shave. Man has had his razor since the year of you know what.